how would I start investing? 2020, 2026, right? We're in 2026 right now. If I was going to start investing right now, I am just for the first time opening a brokerage account. What would I invest in? So a friend of mine kind of told me that I am a little vague sometimes in my videos. Of course, I'm an actual advisor, so I have to be very careful as to my content, right? It can be construed as actual advice to which I can be sued for. So I can't necessarily be extremely specific, go buy XYZ stock. But how would I start? If I was gonna start, of course, I'll open a brokerage account, but it's I want you to look at investing no different than if you're planning on going to buy a house or a car with the intention of going to resell it. Is what I'm buying it for right now, am I buying it at a discount, and what information do I have that will tell me that this item that I'm buying with the intention of selling will increase in value over time? I know we get a little caught up in very high profit margins with stocks, right? You see 10, 20, 30% in gains in a very short time. Those are typically margin trades or options, which you can lose all your money really quickly. When you buy an actual share of a company, a stock, right? If you hold your position, even if the market is down, you don't necessarily lose money because those are just paper losses. You only lose if you actually sell. The market typically will rebound if it's a good company and you'll make money. So what I would do if I'm starting right now is, especially if I'm new and I don't necessarily have a lot of information, I would start from just buying the S&P 500, right? So the largest 500 companies being publicly traded in the United States, I would pretty much have a very small piece of ownership of all of them, right? And it helps me with diversification. Sometimes some of those companies aren't performing very well, and then the larger ones would help to ensure that I could make some money. So it helps to offset any potential losses for the companies that aren't doing too well. And typically the market usually averages anywhere between 8 to 12% year over year. Now, if it is that I have some information or I love a specific company because I use their products, their phones, for instance, their computers, and I feel like this company is going to do something really good in the next year, I have some information that tells me, I'm not talking about insider trading now, but I have some information that this company is going to be much bigger than it is today, tomorrow, I'd buy that company.